Okay. Tell us about it, Terry.
Okay, that's the, I guess I'm kind of, I don't know, I don't really have a name with it. Black and white equals. I finally finished it. I remade about half those blocks.
Did you?
Yeah. Because and I didn't get a picture of it. I thought I had gotten a photograph, but I've already sewn the other blocks together, so I ended up with 2 quilts.
With 2 quilts.
Of course you did.
Why did you sew them, resew them?
Because some of the motifs were so big that when you cut them up and put them back together again, they were too broken up. So I really wanted to, so I just cut a big piece of fabric and machine applique the equal sign on top of it, so that the motif in the back would be one continuous piece.
Okay. Yeah, that looks really good.
Because like, you know, like on the top and bottom, there's 4 seams. So it really can chop up, you know.
Yeah, chop up all the little bits and pieces.
I love the colors.
Thank you. And the little pieces, like the pieces that were chopped up, are only like 2-inch by 2-inch pieces. So it really was disjointed.
Yeah. So did you just applique it on all of them pretty much on this?
I'd say about 70% of them are applique, yeah.
Very good. Looks great.
When we can see them in person again, the background fabrics are really great too. So since I've seen it, that's great.
It's a wonderful quilt. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's your next one.
And this one I'm calling line jumper because it was not in the queue. It was not even on the horizon, but I had cut the fabric for it like 4 years ago. And I've made the first couple blocks and I didn't think it was really working. And I think I just had other things that I was working on at that time. So I put it in a box. And as I was walking through my studio doing something else, I saw that box and pulled it out. And I'm like, I don't know why I think this is so bad. This might have some, you know, potential. And then since I have, you know, more downtime at my work, I brought the colored pieces in, the colored pieces into my job and kind of sorted them and put them together in groups. And then I was able to get it done. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's one of my
kind of
favorite.
like plus signs. So you got plus signs, you got equal signs.
Yeah, almost exactly.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
Next will be square roots.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Okay, this is amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And that's one of those 1-block wonder quilts. And that's just the blocks just thrown up on the wall without any kind of forethought. But then I had to take them down and iron them. And now that I'm putting them back up, trying to group them together and everything, I don't think it looks nearly as dynamic as when I just threw them up there. So
yeah, that's really good.
So.
What is your wall made out of? What kind of fabric do you have?
It's primarily the old tablecloths.
Okay.
You know, the backside of the cheap tablecloths.
Flannel back.
Oh, okay.
It's stickier than felt and much less expensive than the batting. You know, not
Frances,
that
can you enlarge that a little bit,
Yeah.
please?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I thought it was just going to stay in that little frame. We'll enlarge all of them.
Wow.
Wow.
Now, this was when you just threw them up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks great.
It's gorgeous.
At least you got a picture of it. Maybe you can kind of put them back in that area.
I was thinking the same thing. I need to use this as a guide because I'm looking at it, especially at a distance, it's a lot more dynamic than I thought it was. So.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous.
Yes, you should show a picture of the fabric you used to get all those different blocks from. They're just great. That's all one fabric?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see
Yeah,
if I
but-
have a picture of it on my phone, and I'll see if I can't send it to Francis in a second.
Okay,
Yeah,
another time, it'd be great.
What, and you got that pattern from a book you have?
Yes, it's a technique called a one block wonder. You take, and it's based on hexagons on 6 sides. So you
Okay.
take a fabric and have 6 yards of the fabric and stack it up so that the motifs all line up on top
Okay.
of each other. So when you cut, then you cut strips, cut them into 60-degree triangles, so that when you have the triangles, every single triangle is exactly the same.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then you sew them into hexagons.
I think Rosie did one at the last show, didn't she? Somebody had one. It was beautiful too. They turned out so fabulous.
yeah, there was a time that people were doing a lot of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
that's great fabric.
this is my second one. So
Yeah,
Um,
that was
Beautiful,
gorgeous.
beautiful.
good technique.
Very cool. Okay, Janelle, let's look at yours.
Ooh.
Mm.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Isn't that
Ooh.
gorgeous?
Wow.
Yeah.
Somehow I got a double thing on my quilt. My daughter did this. She's a beginning quilter, and I wanted her to learn how to do straight seams, long ones, the 1/4-inch seam, and I wanted her to concentrate on that. And so she liked this. She and her husband liked this particular pattern, and so I helped her with it a little bit, and she sewed it together, and I just finished it with a long arm pattern and sent it to her.
It's
And so,
beautiful.
yeah, that's one of her first projects. Yes,
That doesn't look like something a beginning quilter would do.
it's a beginning. It is a beginning pattern. Yes.
Really?
Janelle, it's the fabric. Is the fabric like that already? And then you put the
Yeah.
2 different ones together. So you have,
Yeah, it is
right?
two different ombre
Right.
fabrics, the turquoise and then the blue that are put together. There's the AQS website has this particular. It's called Good Vibes,
It's a
That
great
was
quilt.
gorgeous.
and
Ombre.
we had fun picking out the long arm pattern to do on it, and I felt it looked like some watery thing kind of thing, and so I suggested that we do this particular swirl type of thing, and it just when you have it in hand, it's really beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's a great idea for a first
It
quilt.
draws
for
your eye
somebody.
in.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
But that's Terry. Yep, she sent me pictures, so I'll get Janelle's over here.
Okay.
Let me get your other one up. Hang on just a second.
I took a workshop 100 years ago that talked about having the dark against the light and the light against the dark,
Uh-huh.
which is what that's doing, and that's just makes it sparkle.
So the story behind this particular little quilt is that my husband wanted me to pad the walls of my house with art quilts or with quilts. And so I I started a little art quilt the last time I showed one to you. And so I got a little more serious and I saw this particular type of quilt in a quilt magazine, and so I thought I could do that, just as an art quilt to learn the techniques and the original one was called Cracked, but this one I think I will call Fractured Rainbow or something like that.
Is that appliqued or pieced?
It is applique on.
Okay.
Now the colored ones in the
Are
middle
pieced.
stripe, I sewed that strip together, and then put the larger strips, sew them on the the other strip. And then I applicate all the blue. It was
To say if you
very
pieced all those blue, that was something. Piecing that kind of curves could be a challenge.
I knew I couldn't do that. Piecing it, no way.
Yeah. Sometimes
I've tried
that's
piecing
better.
something like that. and
But
it's,
anyway, it hangs over the top of my piano, and it looks, it's in a darker spot, so you don't see the wrinkles in it. But when I photographed that, I photographed that outside and in the sun, and so it has some interesting effects to it. And I won't do another quilt out in the sun like that again.
Have you thought about going in and quilting some lines parallel to the little blue ones that you put in, just to add a little more texture to it?
I have thought about that, yes, but I don't think I will.
Yeah.
I could. Maybe second time around, I will probably do something different.
Yeah. We always learn.
I've got another color strip of those colors in the middle, and so I might do second time around. I'll probably do something different.
Yeah.
But
It's
not
great.
right
It's a
now.
great exercise.
I'm on to another one.
There you go.
It's pretty.
Okay, this is Terry's fabric. Let me get it up for us.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That looks like Jane Sassaman.
Yeah, that's what it is. It is a Jane Sassman.
She's a great artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see over here on the side, she's got them where she's cut them out, cut out the 60-degree triangles. And then this is how they go together.
Just amazing. Yeah. That's great.
Oh my
Thank you.
gosh, that's beautiful.
Thank you for the pictures.
You're welcome.
I bought that book and I got some fabric, but I never have done anything with it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Linda, by next meeting.
Yeah,
You got
right.
2 weeks.
No, it's been in the cabinet for 2 years. I don't think it's going anytime soon.
I think I've had mine for at least 12 years, because I think I remember moving it. So it's been way too long. Yeah.
You should give
that's
it to
great
Terry and let her
fabric.
finish it.
Yeah.
There you go. I'll just give it to Terry. There we
There
are.
you go.
We're just sending all of our stuff to Terry that we want finished. She's a
Yeah.
right now.
To be pretty busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, May, here's yours.
Okay. All right.
Bigger.
That's a friend of mine is having, well, she had her second child, a little girl. And I said, well, I made her son a quilt, so I'll make her daughter a quilt, I guess. And so I made that. I took it outside in the sun, obviously, in my grass, and it's really, you really can't see the colors, but it was really cute. And then Sheila did the quilting, and it's a little bumblebee. And so it turned out real cute. There's the bee. And but it's real cute. And I love making baby quilts because they just turn out so sweet, you know.
Yeah.
And you hope that they like them. And then hey, I'm gonna go get it for a second.
Those are sweet colors.
Yeah.
But on the back, I put a strip of bumblebees. So
Oh,
So cute.
to go
So,
with the front.
kind of went with the
quilting.
front, but
Yeah.
anyway, it turned out really cute. I've got the binding pinned on it. That's what I'm working on. That's one of the things I'm working on.
Very fun.
Yeah, it's really